Now then, fly tipping is a huge problem in the UK, with around 20,000 incidents reported across the country every week. It creates a terrible mess, has a bad effect on the environment, as we've been talking about, and the cost to councils who clear it up runs into millions of pounds.
But as we find out in our next film, it is possible to take on the criminals that turn things around. And thanks to the help of some groundbreaking technology and a bit of determination, we are able to help fix it.
Kent, known as the Garden of England, famous for its scenic coastline, rolling hills, quaint villages, and this. Over 25,000 similar tips have been recorded just in this county within an 11-month period up to March last year. And Dartford Council are at war with the perpetrators.
Probably the vehicle would have come in, taken just a matter of a few minutes just to do the fly tip, and as quick as they fly tip, they left, and you can see the result of their visit.
Richard Cherry from Dartford Council is in charge of investigating this type of environmental crime.
When we come across a fly tip of this nature, we'll actually go through the items to see if we can find any identification that could lead us to the person that's dumped the waste, or the people that have provided the waste to that person, and then we'll start the ball rolling from there, basically, as part of our investigation.
Fly tipping is a huge problem throughout the UK. In England alone, between 2019 and 2020, there were over 950,000 incidents reported. And the multi-million-pound clear-up operation comes out of taxpayers' pockets. But Richard and his team have begun using a new weapon to fight the eco-criminals at this fly-tipping hotspot.
We used to have at least 50 incidents here a week. All you would see here was builders' rubble, rotting, discarded meat. It was just everything. It was just a nightmare for us.
Until February this year, when Dartford became the first borough council in the country to install a Wastewatch camera to combat fly tipping. And it's more than just CCTV. It uses automatic number plate recognition, plus artificial intelligence to capture the culprits.
The way the Wastewatch camera system works is, as a car comes into the location, the camera takes a picture of the licence registration and also the car itself. Then the AI technology comes into play.
John Roberts is part of the local authority support team who monitor fly tipping incidents.
It will look for a person to get out, and it will look for then an item to be left behind. So once the person then leaves and the car rolls away, if there's something that's changed within the imagery from where it was beforehand, even by 4 megapixels, then an alert will come to us to say, we believe a fly tip has happened.
With a maximum £50,000 fine or even a jail sentence, the council has to be certain that the guilty parties are correctly identified.
And that's when the human element will come in to look at the evidence to make sure that we was happy and confident, and the council could be confident in what we were providing them as well.
This 24-hour candid camera solution could have a massive impact on our countryside. So we arranged to do some fake fly tipping to put it to the test.
Here you can see the alert that comes through. We have a picture of the vehicle, picture of the registration. It also gives us the video, so you can see that the car pulls in, at which point the AI technology takes its photos.
The cameras clock our every move.
As you drive away, this is where the AI technology will register the items that have been left behind. It puts it into a red box to highlight what items have been left, and then we can obviously match that to the very clear licence registration plate to make sure that we're confident that that vehicle is then linked to that case, along with the video evidence as well.
Of course, we didn't just leave the rubbish, we did clear it all away. This new technology couldn't have come at a better time. During a pandemic, with tips closed and licensed waste contractors grounded, rogue fly tippers sprang up, charging a fee to take away rubbish. But it's not just the bad guys who are getting innovative. There's an app in the fight against fly tipping. Creator of the app, Martin Montague, is on the front line.
Clear Waste is a free app for reporting fly tipping anywhere in the UK. It's also a place where consumers can go to get free waste removal quotes from the good guys to protect themselves from rogue traders and fines. COVID massively affected fly tipping last year. At one point, we saw a 380% increase in reports from the previous year. The fact is, it's a multi-million pounds industry. And these criminal gangs, rather than trade drugs or commit other illegal activities, are looking at fly tipping. It's a largely cash business at the moment and get very little in the way of penalties when they do get caught. So as a consumer, you are completely responsible for how your waste is disposed of under duty of care legislation. You may not know, but you're actually liable to the fine if you use an unlicensed trader.
And you don't want it ending up somewhere like this. But in Dartford, the crackdown using the new cameras is making a difference. A once shocking eyesore with recycling bins buried is now Richard's pride and joy.
We noticed probably within about a week to 10 days a huge reduction in fly tip. 8 offences were dealt with by means of fixed penalty notice. Following on from that, we've only had another 10 incidents at this location. For us, it's been a dream really, because it's reduced the fly tipping. They've seen a 99% reduction of clearance at this location, and whereas others may have thought we were just moving the problem elsewhere, that hasn't actually happened.
Yeah, they just haven't just moved the problem on, it's gone. What a difference. It's such an eyesore before, wasn't it?
Yes, yes.
Brilliant idea, love it.